Should be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. This is a high-level wrestler of the highest order. No questioning the cardio. He's got a big fight in front of him here tonight.
Every time he steps foot into the octagon, he does one thing, and that's embrace the grind. He gets right in your face, pushes forward, he gets to the clinch, loves the single leg takedown. If he can grab your leg, it's like getting caught in a vice grip, getting grabbed by a crocodile. He is going to finish it. He starts to run his feet immediately. When he can get you moving, he is always looking to advance from position 1 to position 2 to eventually finishing that great single leg that he possesses.
And when he closes the distance, best of luck trying to buck this guy off of you. He does pummel drills in his sleep. Big fight for him here tonight. All right, so here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time. But he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time. And certainly he's got essentially every skill you would want in an MMA arsenal. Till the tape for this flyweight fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tagir Ulanbekov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kai.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here we go, Honda Center in Anaheim, California. And when you come to certain markets, you better bring it, right? We got Disneyland around the corner. The UFC knows when they come to town in Anaheim that they better bring the stars. They have certainly done that.
They've done that time and time again. Some of the title fights in this arena, Velasquez versus Lesnar, Cormier versus Jones, Woodley versus Maia. Great timing on that double leg. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop the
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Midway through round one. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He passed the half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ulanbekov.
Gotta grab the wrist.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound with very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ulanbekov.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flute choke looks locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Ulanbekov. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Round two next. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Round two underway.
Fast leg kick lands.
All right, now touches him with that left hand. The overhand left is true.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, he continues to find the range with another punch there.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Now the hammer fist here by Ulanbekov. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground deep. Ulanbekov's going for the sub here. Oh, that Von Flute choke is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Lucky guy. I have. This is a terrible position. Great job landing in top position. Oh! Now he puts his arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Good work, guys.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Man, this is some serious. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Ulanbekov's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Ulanbekov's right back to the full mount.
Push him off! Push him off!
Now he's got good body position. Yup.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
What are you doing out there? You have to defend yourself. You can't eat shots like that. The judges
against him in the ring.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Big straight left. And yet another straight punch landed there by Ulanbekov. Throws the teep. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pop. Double leg is good.
There it is, now he's on the mount. Attacking armbar.
Ooh, that's tight, I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapped, and that's gotta be it. And there it is!
Oh my goodness!
What a fight! Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 26 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Tagir Ulanbekov!
All right, so what a performance by this young